Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble and welcome to your readings for June the 4th through June the 10th. Wow, time is flying by. Excuse my little raspy voice. I was obviously shouting too much at the conference in Chicago, but I'm back and I'm ready to rock and roll, feeling fantastic, feeling energized and inspired. First of all, I want to thank all of you who tuned in for the live announcement of the winner and the readings. I think when I'm out of town, instead of posting the readings, I'm going to do live readings like that so we can do, have some interaction. Because sometimes it's easier to do that than to, record and upload, and it takes forever, guys. I'm not complaining, just stating a fact. Thank you for all the likes, the comments, the shares, and the new subscribers. And please like my videos. Please share them on your social media. We need that promotion so that people will subscribe. The more subscribers we have, the more we'll get this word out there, right? So let me go into the astrological report, and it's very short, don't worry. And this is for your sun, moon and rising, guys. So if you know your moon and rising, the links will be in the description box, the show more section box below. And it's a general reading as well, guys. So if you would like a personal reading, the information is up here, I believe. Maybe I'll get that right this time. It should be a right now. Now also I'm on Patreon. Please check out my Patreon page. Another way to support me, $1 a month. That's, nothing to you, huge to me. And Instant Go, all the links will be in the show more section. So I don't want to go on because I've been accused of rambling on too much. I have to listen, I appreciate feedback, guys. Just be kind when you give it to me. Please. So we're just coming out of this beautiful grand trine with Venus in Cancer, Scorpio in Jupiter in Scorpio, and Neptune in Pisces. It's beautiful water trine, right? So very romantic feeling. So we're just coming out of that. So I hope you all. Oh, my dog's sneezing. Oh, poor Sparky. Anyway, So I hope you had a beautiful romantic weekend. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday is what we want to look at this week. So Venus in Cancer is opposing Pluto in Capricorn. And this is going to play out probably in your personal relationships, either your partner, your romantic relationship, or your family members. So you have to ask yourself, am I being controlling, or is my partner or my family member being controlling? Where are my boundaries? And it is a good time to be diplomatic and really speak your truth at this time, but in a very soft and receptive way. So if you're being controlling, then look at it. Or if your partner's being controlling, you need to kind of set some boundaries in place, gently but firmly. And then on Wednesday, the sun in Gemini is square to Neptune in Pisces. Now this is kind of a bit, we're going to kind of feel a bit fuzzy, if you will. It's very kind of Neptune, it's very ethereal, it's very dreamy. I would say that things are going to be kind of a little confusing. So I would say if you're I would definitely put off signing any kind of contracts while this energy is around. And if you go into a business meeting, it's very important to be clear. Like if you don't understand something, say, what do you mean by that? You've got to make sure that you have clarity at this time, because everything's going to be a little confusing and a little soft at the edges, fuzzy and not clear. So it's very important to have clarity at this time. So that's all there is for the astrological report for this week. And let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for June the 4th through June the 10th. This is a general reading, guys, so if you'd like a personal reading, email me. The information will be in the show more section below anyway. The first card out, darling, is Temperance. Isn't that a beautiful card? It's really, look, the mantra for Temperance really is, you know, everything in moderation. This is everything in moderation. Even work, you know, it's really getting a balance between work and home, and it's really balancing your life in every area. Sometimes when temperance comes up, we might have a tendency to perhaps overeat, perhaps drink too much, perhaps celebrate too much, shop too much. You know, this is definitely a message of rein it in, be careful of addictions because they can flare up at this time. And you have, clarifying it, is the Eight of Pentacles. This is about, the Eight of Pentacles is like the Apprentice card. It's about focusing on learning something. So I have a feeling that a situation has come up for you, and it's kind of going to make you want to kind of overdo things. It's kind of exciting perhaps, and you want to overdo things. But this is saying you have to learn from, sometimes it can be a negative situation that's come up for you, incident that's happened sometimes. But I'm not getting a negative at all. I'm not getting a negative I'm definitely not getting that for you, Sagittarius. But what I am getting is you have to learn. I always feel that this is a time to learn from the past. So it's evaluating what has happened in the past and learning from it. You know, I always say there are reaping days and learning days. Everything that you've ever done, you can learn a lesson from it, and you can bring that wisdom into the present moment. But also, this is like the Apprentice card. This is about, even an expert can learn more. This is remain teachable, darling, and focus on expanding, focus on really learning the intricacies of your craft. Perhaps there's always something more that you can learn. You can always go deeper, you know. I mean, I was thinking of astrology. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed from all that information, and people study it lifetimes and they still are learning. So, you know, this is really about giving your craft the time and the effort that it deserves. Focus, darling. But in, you know, moderation. And I feel that, oh, look, definitely things are coming in fast for you this week. There's a lot of energy coming in. And it's good. It's good things. It's like being really busy in a very good way. It's a fulfilling and exciting, passionate kind of busy. And look, you've got the Six of Rods, which is public recognition, darling. This is like good news. This is people really recognizing that you work hard. They recognize your value and they publicly announce it. It can be as little as a kid saying in front of everyone, "Mom, you're the best mom in the world," or "You're the best cook," or your husband really saying you're, you know, the woman of my dreams in front of, declaring his love for you, to being, you know, getting awards. It can be that big. So this is definitely being appreciated, for sure. And then the next card, darling, is what I said, everything in moderation, the Devil card, right? This is about too much emphasis on the material realm. This is like desires. This is shopping too much, eating too much, drinking too much, celebrating too much, you know, letting your ego take over because you've had this public recognition. You know, this is me, not we. So clarifying it is the King of Cups. So he's the counselor, right? He's the wonderful, helpful person. This, I'm getting that you need to kind of put your own desires, let them take a back seat, and kind of help someone, pay it forward. So come back from this physical plane and think about emotions. Think about the emotions of people around you. It's very easy to be here. You know, it's passionate. You're excited. You know, let me celebrate. Let me buy myself something. Let me go out and get drunk. Let me go and eat too much. Let me, you know, definitely everything in moderation is your mantra this week, Sagittarius. Everything in moderation. Step away from the computer. Stop shopping. Step away from that great big piece of cake. Don't take that second drink. Definitely don't gamble, darling. Definitely not. The King of Cups is this wonderful counselor who's there to help people, will do anything for his subjects. So take yourself outside of yourself and say, not what can my family and loved ones do for me, but what can I do for my family and loved ones? Right? Oh dear, this is fun, darling. Okay, so now we are going to do the Whispers of Love. We're going to pull a card for single Sagittarians. First of all, I have already... Oh, bloody hell. I've already shuffled these. One fell down, but I'm going to shuffle it again. And when I shuffled it, I did say Sagittarius, but... Let's see. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out again. That's it. Sagittarius. So single Sagittarians. Let's see. What do we have? Okay. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and messages to Whispers of Love the romance angels have for single Sagittarians. What wonderful messages to the romance. This is it. Oh. Aw, love endures. Okay, so let me put this over here. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Don't give up on love, darling. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Don't focus on it. Just be loving always, but don't focus on, you know, I want, I desire. It'll come to you. It'll come to you when you're ready and when you least expect it. Love endures, darling. Be loving. Be the King of Cups. Okay, now, what wonderful blessings and messages. Oh, do the Whispers of Angels have, tons of them want to come out. Have for, oh gosh, that's, too many are falling out. Too many, darling, too many. There you go. This is it. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. Look at the imagery here. Isn't that gorgeous? Just stunning. Oh my God. Receive with love and appreciation. Receiving something loving from others is a way of showing love. Yes. Well, it looks like you're receiving all week. It really does. You know, it looks really good for you. Receive it with love and appreciation. You know, that's loving. Instead of just going, oh, thanks, and walking away. It's like really show your appreciation and your gratitude to someone when they give you love or when they give you something, when they show you love. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video, please. Comment, share it on your social media, and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email mary@liveinthesolution.com.